So I am Sian Arkwright, I'm Deputy Chief Nurse and the Deputy Director of Infection Prevention Control. In 2020, as you all know, we had a global pandemic, and within that pandemic there was lots of work around infection prevention and control, lots of work around swabbing, lots of work around isolation, and policies constantly changing. As part of 2020, as you're all aware, it was the introduction of the COVID vaccination, and one of our roles was that we had to vaccinate all of Bridgewater staff. As a result of that, we had a team pulled together from working with clinical staff and non-clinical staff, and we had to quickly pull a big group together which ranged from medicines management. It ranged from having immunisers trained, so that involved the training department. It also involved infection prevention control, estates, and everything to do with estates, from buildings to fridges to making sure PPE was available. And as part of that group, we became the COVID Vaccination Centre group, which was chaired by myself and John Morris, the Deputy Director of Estates.
It was new for us all. Come just before Christmas, we got notification to consider whether we would want to be a vaccination centre. So we set up a project team with Sian Arkwright, one of my colleagues here at Europa. We pulled together various team members from across the trust to look at the logistics and the mechanics of setting up a vaccination centre.
Mine and John's role in leading the vaccination centre was very much about listening to the ideas of the subject matter experts. So we know how vaccinators work, but it's coming from them about what training was required, what support did they need. And for me and John, our role was to facilitate all of those elements to make sure that there was no blockages in the system in order that those subject matter experts could work together. So our leadership style was very much of listening and then helping and unblocking to make things happen. And I think then the success was how well it was run.
Perhaps a unique experience at the time, and people stepped up and have reflected on and I think acknowledged that the part that they played. I think it is something that we can all be proud of.
Everybody has gone through such hardship in 2020, and some people as well have lost loved ones. You know, for everybody it's been such a sad time and a very tiring time. So to be a finalist is just in itself is so rewarding, and you know, and if we win, even better, but it doesn't matter. It's the fact that we've been recognised for the phenomenal work that everybody did by coming together and putting on such a great show, if you like. But it's been brilliant.